Off-road. Middle of nowhere to a place called Eco Ranch, which we really hope that they got our emails. They said to just come, so we're just coming. We tried calling, but this is a beautiful drive. We've been on mostly 90, 385, and what? 29 yesterday. Well, it's worth noting. Take those roads, because I mean, like, hello. I'll see that.
Founders of Eco Ranch are Debbie and Robert, which ultimately they were influenced by the American Dream standards and decided to create a life more suitable for them, which ultimately led them to the lifestyle they have now. So in a sense, living off the grid and creating their own meaning of a self-sustaining way of life. On top of things, if you're going to visit Eco Ranch, they also have a spectacular 27 campsite, primitive camping, but they also provide a compostable toilet and showers if needed. You do have to pay, but they provide that as well. Well, simply learning all that they have to offer, which is sustainable living, self-sustaining living environment. Okay, we tried finding this Eco Ranch, and roads aren't friendly-ish to trailers, as we found out. We got down about like a mile away, which sucked, and yeah, there's just too much of this stuff going on to try and pull the Airstream. So we had to do a bit of maneuvering back up and not get stuck in a ditch, but twice actually. So, Eco Ranch, if you're out there, we tried. It said RV friendly, but maybe they just mean tiny RVs.
We are going to Eco Ranch, take 2. We might have a take 3 later on today, because we're having 2 different sets of directions. And I don't know what the speed limit is.
Yeah, we've got Apple Maps pulled up and Google Maps.
Yes.
So,
hopefully we actually find our way this time.
I'm gonna go off-roading.
Without the trailer.
Without the trailer this time. Yeah, that's why we're making it a second go at it.
Yes.
All right, bye. Hi. Are you Debbie? Yes. Hi, Debbie. We ran across your site and we really wanted to come visit and see what it's all about.
The house is built completely of recycled material. They used glass bottles as the outer frame, but for insulation, they used other recyclables such as plastic, cans, honestly, anything they could get their hands on and anything that was given to them.
So did you guys build this all
of this
by hand?
Yes, we did.
Wow.
Just like he's doing right now.
It's impressive.
He's building the turret.
Yeah, it looks awesome. Do you by any chance know, roundabout, how many bottles?
130,000.
Wow, it's not even roundabout. Nice. Look at that. You are amazing, lady. You are amazing. Look at that big old, you guys are like super smart about how you do everything.
What are all
we
the
don't want to
animals
hold you
that
back,
have?
but can we walk around?
Sure. Well, I mean, we have, I can show you.
Oh, yay, we love animals.
But we had a big farm and sold our poultry there.
Gotcha.
To the restaurants fought over our chickens and our turkeys. Look at the chicken.
I know. It's like the best of buds. And this goat is the love of my life. I love how you built this. You would think it would be so hot in here. Oh, no. I just got packed. This goat keeps trying to eat my shirt. He's flirting with you. She said,
What if he poops on you?
well, you'll have a poopy shirt.
Watch those claws.
Yeah. Touch.
Okay, Maynard, that's enough.
He's in love. He's trying to mate with her.
3 chickens. Okay, good boy. 4 hens and him that are almost 12 years old.
Oh, wow.
Chickens are supposed to die when they're like 7 years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah.
Well,
They won't.
They won't. They're your buddies.
I check the yard every day.
they're here for the long haul.
Well, you feed them well. You treat them well.
Feed them good. Well, my husband's one of the foremost small flock know-it-alls in the world. He has people from all over call him.
Oh, wow.
In, I guess about 6 years ago, we had somebody call and he said he wasn't a member of the village, but he was like an outside overseer over these 2 Cambodian villages.
Oh.
They had the flu, bird flu come through.
Yeah.
Their chickens are their life. They
Yeah.
have meat, they have egg. They use them as money to buy things that they need.
Yep.
They lost 90% of their flock.
Oh my gosh.
He talked to Robert for 2 hours on the phone, had to go back and forth. The next year, they had 10% loss. Told them how to grow them so that they had more fat on their bodies.
And can we give you guys a call when we start our farm?
I was gonna say, because we want to start. I definitely want to do chickens.
They're fun. I like chickens. A lot of people don't, but we really like the chickens.
No, I like
But if
them.
you're going to be out in the bush like this, you have to have roosters.
Yeah.
So if you don't have roosters, the coyotes will come and eat your hens.
Yeah.
The roosters
Alert
they make
everybody.
a bunch of noise,
But they're
they
alerting
alert
everybody.
They'll even come at the coyote.
They're like a natural fire alarm.
That's why I've never lost a chicken to a coyote.
Well, we also take
I
our
wouldn't trust
excess
him with one of
cement.
yours, though.
He takes his excess cement and breaks bottles in it and puts it around because they dig
They
under.
dig and they can't. You are genius.
Just break bottles in concrete.
But the way you think about things, you go about it completely different than others. I love that.
It's
We've
well,
been
it's
doing it for 30 years.
Yeah.
It's this saying's been way overused, so nobody listens to it. But it's called thinking outside the box,
Yeah.
and there's a art to it. Once you train yourself to always think outside of what everybody else is thinking, outside of the box, once you make a habit of that, then you look at everything that way, and
Yeah.
you can approach things much differently.
Much differently.
And solve all kinds.
Yeah,
of
I was gonna say, I can tell you're problem solving throughout the whole property here, and it's
The drought. You know, we're like, we thought last 6 months ago it was ending, and it was just one small little 10-minute rainstorm that gave us a half of an inch.
Oh, what a tease.
It's been 2.5 years since we've had
Oh my goodness.
substantial. We built 8,000 square foot of catchable surface
So,
on our
yeah.
roofs to get rain, you know, to get it to drain off the roofs and into our tanks.
Yeah.
20,000 gallons
Look at that.
capacity for water.
How much are you at
We've
now?
got like 3,000.
Oh.
Yeah.
So do you get your water only by runoff, or do you
Well,
get it
now
from
we
the
have
rail?
to. Well, we haven't. No, we actually just spent $6,000 trying to drill a well
And you didn't find one?
and nothing.
So yeah, I guess you're on waiting.
Now we have to go. We have a friend in Terlingua that owns the liquor store, and she has city water, and we go and she. You know, I'm sure. I mean, it's a small community,
Yeah.
so they know where all that extra water's going.
Yeah.
To us, and we pay her, and she pays them.
Yeah.
So unless they start, you know, if
Why would
they
they
get troubles with their wells, then we're going to be in really bad shape.
In bad shape, yeah. We read that you guys had a hydroponic greenhouse. So do you still have that even with the
Yep.
water? Can we look inside?
Yep.
Hydroponics is the process of growing a garden in
With
water.
recycled water.
With recycled water and not using any soil. The roots are basically growing directly into the water. This is like the solar system.
Batteries.
Oh
and
my.
These are the inverters. These are charge controllers. Now on some days we get too much power, and we'll have to come out here, and each single strand is attached to one of the panels outside. And we'd have to come and turn off like 6 of them, you know, because it wants
Too much sun.
Too much sun, yeah. The campground, they pay $25 a night to stay. And then we have little rooms if somebody wants to stay inside, you know, 4 walls instead of a tent. It's $50. There's heat, not air conditioning, but there's windows and fan
everything
and
else.
everything. But it's insulated very well. And if you went in there, like right now, it would feel like it was 70 degrees in there.
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, you have the $1 billion view here. I can't even wrap my brain. How many acres do you have?
20 acres.
It seems so much
But
bigger.
with this all around us.
It's like you got the whole world.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
And people, you know, when we had our little camping up by the bath house, people said, why can't we go out there? And we said,
knock yourself
why
out.
not? So we named this, when we moved here, there was a bench out there. And I said, oh, it looks like a bus stop.
Yeah, we saw
So-
that.
It does, yeah.
That was so
Did you
cute.
see my dude out there?
Yes.
We use
Oh,
our
yeah.
RV toilets that flush.
Hey, we have one. We're in an RV. This is Cashew.
I know, my favorite dog, and I can't have one.
Why?
Because everybody's afraid of him.
I know. But like, he is scared of his own shadow.
Oh.
He is harmless. The only thing he will do is lick you to death.
We raised rat terriers, so to me he's just a big terrier.
Yes, he is. Hi.
Hiya, Jumbo. How are you?
You know, he's normally a little apprehensive of men at first, but not that much. Oh.
We're dog
You
people.
guys you've been the first people to like embrace him like this. Everybody's scared of him. At the dog park, I have to make him come sit with me because people are like,
That's why we can't have one of these or a Doberman. I love Dobermans, but we can't have it here because it scares the hell out of the...
everybody. Yeah, he was actually a bait dog in dog fighting, and so they filed his teeth down.
Oh.
He's literally harmless, except for his licking.
And you were a good rescue mama.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's part of what we want to do. We're going to start a farm with a purpose like this, and we want to raise animals, but we want to rescue them as well.
Boy, you look good.
I know, he's like in heaven right
Look at
there.
him propping
I know,
himself on
he's
the
very
rock.
he's like, oh, I'm the lion.
Well, you guys, thank you so much for letting us stop by and
Look
giving
around.
us this tour.
Oh, you're welcome. That's what we're here for.